So in this video, I'm going to go through page 3 of the Smart Trade Control. On page 3, we have everything related to automated trade management. We have the break even, trading stop, cumulative take profit, and cumulative stop loss. I think everybody is familiar with what a break even is. Basically, default this is set to pips, so the value that we're using. If we turn it on and we set this, let's say when we are 50 pips in profit, we want to log in 10 pips of profit. So if we are short here, price goes down. Once we reach 50 pips profit, then we will move stop loss to a 10 pip profit. Basically, it's a break even. If you set this to 0, of course, it's just going to move the stop loss to the entry price. You do have some options here though. RR is if you are using you have a stop loss that says 500 pips and you set the RR to 1 and you want to set it to like login 0.1. So let's say it's 100 pips, that's easier to calculate. So that basically means when you like your stop loss, your original stop loss is 100 pips, you set this to once we reach 1 R, so that's 100 pips, you move your stop loss into 0.1 R, which is going to be 10 pips. All right. Then you also have account balance. So this is going to be once you reach, let's say, 0.3% of your account balance profit. So if you have let's just say $1,000 account. So once you reach $30 in profit, you're gonna log in $10 of profit if you set this to 0.1. And you can see the profit can never be higher. If you try to set this to a higher number, it's going to revert back to the start minus 1 decimal. That's because you can't log in more than the profit that you're at. Like if you're at $100 profit, you can't log in $200 profit. The same goes for a dollar amount. And this is basically the same. It's just instead of using a percentage of balance, you're using a fixed money amount. So let's say you want to start moving. Once you're $100 in profit, you want to log in $50. That just moves the stop loss up to the distance at where you will then secure $50 should price and go against you again. You also have cumulative options here. So if you toggle this on, that just means if you have, let's say you have 3 buy positions or 2 buy positions or multiple buy positions, then it's once the cumulative profit of all those positions together reach the target. So if it's set to $100 and we secure $50, that means the cumulative profit of those 3 positions has to reach $100. And once that happens, it then moves the stop loss to where you're going to log in $50 when all of those positions are closed. So it can be that one of them is going to be a loser and the 2 others are going to be winners and whatnot, but it's just it just accumulates all of it into one basket. Then we have the trailing stop. That's the same. I think most people are familiar with that. We can try that. That's a little bit easier to show. So if we just start it immediately and we want to trail at this is gold, so a little bit of a bigger. So if we just enter a position now, you'll see immediately we got the stop loss up there because we have it to just 1 pip. So that's basically immediately. I'm also going to add a buy position just to demonstrate. So now if price goes higher up, you'll see that this one is going to move up with it and it's going to all the time trail at a 250. You see how it's moving now? So you're just locking in that 250 pips all the time from the highest price. So every time it breaks a new high, the stop loss is going to go up. And of course, for the sell position, every time price goes further down, you will see that the stop loss is going to trail down with it. And again, we have the same here that we can set that to cumulative. So that means if you have several positions in the same direction, then it's going to take the cumulative measurement, so all of them are having the same stop loss or having the same, is trailing at the so let's say you have maybe I can show it, that's probably easier. So let's just close these positions for now. We set this to on. I think price, well, let's just go for a sell position here. So now we have one sell position. We already got that logged in at 250 pips. So if I add another sell position here, now you see we have two. They both have a stop loss at the same price. If price goes down, it's trailing at a distance so that they're both locking in 250 pips. This becomes really handy when you are using monetary stop loss. So let's just, for example, set this to, we want to trail this at 50. We want to start at $1 and we want to log in $100. So now we enter in one position. Let's just wait until we get into profit here. So there we go. We got into $1 profit and it immediately secured $50, or like place a stop loss at a $50 distance. If I now add a second position, maybe just go down to a smaller time frame, it's easier to see. If I add a second position, now it's both of them locking in the $50, or like trailing at $50 behind both of them, like the volume weighted average of both of those positions. So if you, for example, have a position of 1 lot and another position of 5 lot, obviously the average price is not going to be right in the center of those positions, but you need to take the volume and weigh each position against each other with their lot size, and then trail at that average. So again, here you have the same option of pips, RR, percentage of balance, and monetary terms exactly the same up with the break even, and you have the cumulative on off. If this is off, we can try and show that also. I enter one there, a buy position. Let's see if price is gonna go up now. Just want to get a little bit away from where we just entered so that I can show that they're gonna have their own individual. So I'm gonna add another one there. That one didn't have, so this one doesn't have a stop loss yet because it didn't go into profit. So we got one there. Let's see if price is gonna go up now, then I can show. Looks like it's probably just gonna go down and take out these lows right now, but okay, let's try it again. Got one. Okay. I need this position to go into at least $1 profit until it gets its activates the stop loss. Let's just see. Price is gonna go up now. You're gonna see what that is or what that does. We're still at a loss here though, so. But anyway, it's basically just gonna place two stop loss. So they're each of these positions are trailing individually. It's not a cumulative distance. So let's see if we get it. So close. Well, you can try that out. It is, as I explained, it's basically just puts individual stop losses instead of a trailing stop or cumulative trailing. Then we have cumulative take profit and cumulative stop loss. This is very handy when you are sort of scalping, grid trading maybe. If I put this to on, let's say I want to log in every time I win $15. Let's see, I think price could potentially break this low, but it has a low, so I'm just gonna enter long there. If price now goes further down, I'm gonna add another buy position. So it basically just moves the take profit into the cumulative. So when both of those positions are closed out, it's going to log in $15. We can also set this to a little bit higher, maybe 25. So we enter in one long there, and now you see if I enter again, the take profit now gets much closer. This is getting risky because we might get a breakout to the downside. I just want to demonstrate here, but I enter again there, and now you see the stop loss for all of them came down closer. So of course I can be risky to trade like that, but if you get a good feeling for the flow of the market, then it is very handy to use that as a way to sort of scale into a position and then close out when all of those positions reach the 25 dollar profit. So that might mean one of the positions might close at a loss. Let's just see what happens here. So these 3 positions, right? One of them closed at -11, but one closed at +3, and the other one closed at +42. Then of course we have the commission, so that's also calculated. So overall, they all secured a $25 profit on the account. You have the same over here with cumulative stop loss. So that basically just means let's say you want to risk no more than $500. You place one sell there, then it immediately puts the stop loss order up there. You're risking $500 to make $25 now. That might not be the best trade management or the best money management, but regardless, let's just see. I enter long, and let's see, I enter another long. You see now they're getting, so that if both of these positions get down to here, I lose $500. So that basically just puts a cumulative stop loss on your position. So that can also, these two together are really good for scalping. Obviously you want to, I mean, at least how most people would do it is they give themselves a little bit more wiggle room. So maybe they're risking, it can even be like a 10-to-1, because you have such a high win rate that you're securing $50 every time you win, but you're losing $500 when you then do take that big loss, but you're not risking to blow up your entire account. And like that, you can have an extremely high win rate, especially when you're good at reading sort of the ebb and flow of the market. Note when price is at an exhaustion point and it's about to reverse and whatnot. So that's it for page 3. Let's just go page 4. There's really nothing on it, so I'm not going to make a video for that. It's just a little bit of information of what's coming. Again, we're going to enable more hotkeys. We're going to have some more pages here. We're going to add some automated grid entry using pending orders. So it just makes it easier to place out multiple pending orders and use a lot multiplier and whatnot. And again, here it just says, if you have any suggestions, get in touch. Basically down here, there is a link to a Telegram group. You can just copy that. Let's see if I can do that. Well, seems more difficult. So just highlight it, control copy, and then paste it into a browser. Then you're going to get to our Telegram group where you can give feedback and come with suggestions. If there's anything that you would like us to add, just post it in there, or just in the WAP chat. I mean, anywhere, just reach out to us basically, and we'll see if that makes sense to implement. Okay, that's it for now. Take care.